Let me do that. We will not be restarting it. I do not care. All
Holy
right.
fuck,
And with a
man.
roll of 25 for focus, you find yourself on the path very effectively. You keep marching through this woods or forest. Yes, shrubbery, small trees, all of it cleared away. Everyone else has like an easy path, but even then, it's like you have to keep like a memory that keeps trying to flicker out. For some reason, you keep going off the path a little bit. Does someone else want to bring in to help with Frederick's march?
I want to climb a tree and then from there try to point out where the ocean is.
Go for it. Give me
Was
a suitable
that
roll.
way? This way?
Give you a what roll?
Acrobatics or survival, something suitable.
Okay.
A 10.
You are. I imagine Frederick gives you a bit of a help getting a little higher,
Bit-
but
Big hand, big platform.
yeah,
Elevator.
it takes a moment. But you do spot a bird, what is it called again? Oh, what did I call?
Oh.
A wingle. You spot a
this
wingle.
bird?
Nah, a wingle in the distance. That you think is flying towards the ocean, and you point it out. Frederick, it clicks in your mind. Yes, that way. Let's go that way.
That way.
And,
Oh.
and while it's unnecessary, does anyone else want to throw in a roll to almost like, help it along and show off your character a little? Storm, Crimson. I mean,
oh my god.
I mean, be creative with it. You can do all sorts of things.
You could say any type of reason. Like maybe like you have like some tech,
Yeah.
for example, that you could use to spot things.
Certainly, an engineer like yourself has GPS, or any number of other ways. This is the modern era, after all. It's not like we're cavemen bashing computers with clubs. I'm sorry, I just thought of
I'm
Patrick.
sorry.
So this way is west, right? Or was it north?
Pretty sure it's south.
The way we're going is towards a north.
Crimson, give me a
Sure.
survival roll.
It's like a
Please.
11.
Okay, you actually call south correctly, south. I was so hoping you'd roll bad.
I have a decent survival.
Carry this.
The 3.
Carry this.
Well, Jules does find themselves in a bit of a difficult environment, different one. So, luckily you do have some newfound friends to help you along the way.
Do not worry, I am quite big. Easy to find.
Oh, I
It also-
just realized I'm a
it also-
dumbass. I was supposed to put you guys on the black screen.
Oh my
Oh my god.
I was on the black screen.
Why am I
Y'all
over
were.
here?
You never put us on the black screen.
Well, point being, you are now all at the
What?
beginning.
Oh, I know why, Nug. I know.
You've been.
you were clicking and dragging your character when the transition happened, didn't you?
Yeah. All right. But at this.
it's the funny glitch.
Okay. I'll wait for Storm to finish typing what they're typing, and
That is comedic.
I'll. Scuff, my friends! It's the flavor
We
of
live
tabletop.
for
Scuff.
We live for the scuff. Oh my lord.
Find it funny because it's like, hey, can you roll this? Me still fiddling with my sheet. Give me a second.
I was hoping you had put like only a 1 in survival.
No, he actually has a 4. I rolled a 3.
Fair.
I rolled a 3d6.
I forgot. We had a fun rule about throwing people. It was half
Oh.
my role as the meters, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was gonna be like half your athletics will be every space they travel. So if you're like athletics, you can send people flying. Oh, right.
I was about to say maybe he should get full of that role when throwing me, because I am small and weigh like 5 pounds.
And I have power 14.
To be fair, you're all pretty small. Maybe,
Oh.
maybe. The storm has increased. You said, being Sweden, they are deciding to ignore this result for reasons of common sense. I forgot to click back. No, you're good. You're good.
Hmm. If
Understandable.
my
A good deductive reasoning on Jules' part.
if my feelings are correct, it should be this way.
And
They say as they bring a big metal finger to their helm and just scratch it.
and with that, let me describe the scene. Right. Let me do a thing and Fubar. May need to readjust the music. Sorry.
That's good
Okay.
still for me.
Okay.
The Kingdom Hearts music?
Yes.
It is. I
Yes.
fucking
Disney
got it.
Island.
So the scene that you've walked upon is a very pleasant scene. To the right is some very steep cliff-like. It's hardly a mountain, but for a hill, it is certainly not something you'd really want to be climbing. And to your left, the foliage in the jungle forest that you had been traveling through, it continues a little bit further before it finally breaks with the sand in front of that, a scattering of palm trees and a large sandbar that is just immaculate. You can tell that Pokemon life has not really messed with this place, at least the modern stuff that you might expect. Signs, concrete, trash. But
I just had the realization of something that's for later.
you can even see that the ocean beyond it is a beautiful, like, crisp. Oh, it's just wonderful looking. If you knew it wasn't saltwater, you'd think it would be delicious. There's also a notable yes. There is a very obvious X. Did I write that down? I must have.
Yeah, there is a very obvious X on the beach. I wonder
Ignore,
where it is.
ignore the text next to the very blatantly plastered on X that happens to be on the beach for whatever reason.
It's great painted on.
And yes, that is currently the scene you see. And off to the right, somewhat visible, is an old-looking shack that peers into the ocean. Kind of unusual. It looks old? You think it's hard to describe how old it is exactly, but it doesn't look like it's in particularly. It's not in active use. So what do you do?
Frederick is just tapping his head, thinking as he just looks at the scene. So we were supposed to be looking for what again? As they just tilt their head, thinking.
Chris puts his hand in his bag. We're looking for. Here it is. Pulls out like this book. We're looking for treasure.
Bag.
Yep.
Ah, treasure.
Yep. Apparently, some rumors have been going around here, and it says that there's treasure here. It also says Great Beach as well.
Does it say anything about food? Like any edible ingredients or anything?
Reads through his journal. Let's see. Okay, here it is.
Did you actually have something on that?
Yes, I do.
You fucking knew I was gonna ask that question.
Here we go. There are some edible fruits here, but a lot of them are pretty hard to find.
Can I make a perception check to see if I find any?
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
Frederick, you wanna
raise
give-
you up, small squirrel?
Please do, and just call me Chef. That works.
Okay, Chef. As they reach down, grasp the squirrel gently, and then raise them up in an open palm.
Now please roll
Pick
with
up your-
advantage.
Yay.
Pick up squirrel.
Call,
Gently.
call,
6.
call me Frederick.
I'm gonna call you Fred.
You think you might spot something in the forest, but you'd kind of have to get closer to check it out.
I'm Frederick.
Okay, Fred. You throw me near the trees.
Well, you good luck with that. You got any ideas on what we should do, Jules? Sorry, I had a really awful joke.
Gotta look for some jewels, Jules.
No, it was just Chris tapping his feet like he's waiting for a game to load.
The earth is stamped down flat.
Also, do feel free to split the party. Raise his
Oh.
eyebrow.
Sure.
Yeah.
I say this because Frederick and Chef look like they might be going to the forest potentially. But first, we'll see what Jill says.
Yes.
I find it still funny that like half of my edge points are in ability improvements.
I mean, hey, that's actually kind of useful here. Genuinely.
That's literally half of them are ability improvements.
So I will say, if you see shit, say it. Because sometimes, like, there are some things that, if you just perceive or just intuit it yourself, you are free game to just announce it. You don't have to, like,
Okay.
check everything. Like, if you see something, be it enemy, NPC, like, interesting objects, go for it.
And I'll have to keep a sharp eye out then.
Yes. Be aware, because I have some interesting mechanics. Or actually, I'm just gonna be an ass, and maybe you guys will see it. Maybe you guys won't see it coming. Okay. I like the obvious place to check. See how.
Well, now that you say it, it does seem a bit obvious that it was just placed there. You're right. Hey, Frederick, you and Chef going up to the forest?
He tilts his head. I think so, as he is already walking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
then
I'm
you should
very-
take this. He grabs something in his bag and then proceeds to throw at you. Congratulations, you have
Other
acquired
catches
gardening
it.
tools.
I will hand these to Chef because these are too tiny for.
It's basically you have you have what is required to basically uproot like berries, fruits, vegetables without like harming them.
He will give them to Chef.
They're too big for Chef, but they're too tiny for
I think they're a little big for you, but not too big compared to how small they
No.
are.
My knife is
They're his size.
Yeah.
They're chef size.
They're fun size.
Fire
They're
going
fun
to say that
size.
So you
Frederick
gave-
size.
So you gave him scissors?
Gardening tools.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I give him scissors.
Yeah, I'm joking that the scissors are
Give him
gardening
scissors.
tools.
I have a knife.
You can change your token to that if you wish to show it.
I need to
Oh.
find where.
The shack might be a good call, but I make sure it's structurally stable.
Hmm.
Good observation.
Oh, you're right about that. We could. Well, while Frederick and Jeff over there going, go look for some berries, we could go check out that shack. Ooh, it may have something nice inside.
Every time I
He
hear
rubs his paws together.
All right.
every time I hear shack, I keep on hearing shack.
All right.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Black.
Shaquille O'Neal.
So I take it Jules and Chris are heading up towards the shack.
We're gonna walk towards the shack.
Wait, Jules and Chris?
Yeah,
That's his name.
Yep.
Don't wear it out.
All right. Move yourselves to the shack. I guess we will now take
I am
it with Frederick.
For the set.
Yes.
One
All right.
second. I know what to do to avoid a confusion. There we go.
What'd
Frederick.
you do?
Bomb left.
All right.
Also, realization. I need to change that color to this. There we go.
Ooh, feels like I'm walking a mile.
Stop.
Oh.
All right. So as
Wait a minute, I forgot the shack is gone.
no,
Used to
the,
be here.
No, the shack's
That-
over here.
that was your
Yeah,
addition.
it's-
Also,
Okay.
you're not wrong.
Oh, you're right. That was my addition.
You're not wrong, by the way, because if you look where they are, there is, in fact. Should I put that on?
Mhm.
I'm gonna put it on token layer because God knows the map layer is cluttered. No, that's
Mhm.
fucked.
The ground has moved
What
up.
the heck?
Oh no, wait, is that? No, that's
the ground doesn't
fine.
move.
Ground on his face.
I can be bigger than
Okay.
him.
I'm scared to put it on map layer, but as you uncover beneath the forest, you see that there's
Oh.
a site. There is a small shack. You thought the one by the beach was dilapidated? This thing looks like it's ready to fall in. With some old planks to the north. I am so prepared to put this on the map layer if you guys go under it.
I'm probably going to. Frederick's probably gonna actually walk towards the thing.
Okay. All right. Also be mindful;
Interesting
those are
shack.
actually trees.
I cannot see them.
You can't see the, or
Be mindful. Trees are real.
you can't see like
Mine
the
is by
trees
the
are real.
crack.
Not the him trees aren't.
the things that look like
Identical.
stumps, basically.
I cannot
Yeah.
see.
You can't see. All right, maybe
I
I need.
can't see what you're talking about.
All right, maybe I need to put it on map
Because
layer.
you put the little map thing on it. Yeah. You put the
I
map
still
on
don't
top of
see
it.
what you mean by stumps.
Oh my God, those are also on GM layer. I'm a dumbass.
Oh my
Oh.
god, boy.
Oh my God, is everything on the GM layer? Oh boy. All right.
You would
If
be.
it is slightly transparent, it is on the GM layer.
It is in fact on the GM layer.
Ha!
There we
I
go.
love skull. Oh my.
Okay. There we go. Now you see the shack and the old timbers and the trees. My apologies. Well, for the sake of sanity, we'll say you probably did end up
Squames.
destroying that one. Yeah.
Oh.
Stomps it. It moves
Yep.
it around.
Stomp. Jules,
Cracking of wood beneath.
Jules and Chris probably hear a bit of a crunch. But you guys you know that sound from earlier.
Woody.
Wood.
So, what do you do? Oh God, did I put that on the? I'm an idiot.
Nah.
Get rid of that. Anyway,
Hey, treasure.
yes, you do see it like peering just through one of the windows. So, do not. Your instinct tells you not to stick your hand through that window because one, it wouldn't fit, and two, the thing might break something.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
you
Okay.
you missed Scuffery.
That's
Frederick is probably going to lower chef down to the ground now if they have not done it already.
I thought you've been holding me this entire time. It saves me from walking.
Yeah.
I cannot go in there.
Okay, I'll go in there.
I doubt someone lives here anymore.
Well, if you say so.
I had
So there was a
notes.
window?
Yeah, there's like a busted window. Normally, even a small Pokemon wouldn't fit, but you're so small, it's not even an issue.
I'm
We
a
could roll
foot tall.
We can
Yeah.
roll You can roll
Yes.
perception to take a look into it.
Yes, please do, both of you, if you want. I swear I made notes of it.
Ooh.
I have lost some other set of
9!
notes. A 9.
And then 11.
How
Damn.
bad is everyone's perceptions?
Together, that's
Oh
11,
my.
baby!
You see that there is.
No!
You see that there's like what was probably once an old hay bed that is just time has turned it to dust, literally.
Oh, it's
There
rotted.
is, yeah, basically. There is an old drawer, a table with an axe that looks like if you probably couldn't really lift it up, and if you even did, the axe head would probably fall off of the handle. There is an old knife, but like you already got your own.
I do not need it. I do not need an axe.
Indeed, you don't.
Wait, where do I roll token?
If you
Right-click 'em.
right-click bottom thing, multi-side, and then choose side, and you'll be able to become murderous.
I don't need a knife.
Ah. But what about dual wielding for chopping purposes?
That is bad.
Oh.
Do you wish to investigate the shack further? There is also a very old, but there is a safe chest.
Go in. I'll go in through the window.
I cannot go into this building, but I will raise a stump or two just to have curiosity.
Well, you deforest the land a little bit, but you don't really find
mean-
anything.
They're stumps. They need to be mulched either way.
Technically, these are supposed to be whole trees.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I saw the axe and thought they were just actually stumps.
yeah.
Yes.
Nah, sorry. The stumps are supposed to be representations of where the trees are. That was my like clever workaround to be
Free
like
wood.
free wood. It seems like this old wood up here has now some brothers in arms with
I mean,
the recent shenanigans.
I'm gonna add to my inventory log.
Actually,
The whole ass tree.
actually, I can just add we'll just say this one's here, and you've added one log.
I'm just gonna grab my snipping tool and just say and put this in the chat. Copy.
Go for it.
I've added this to my inventory.
Whole ass tree. God damn it.
Whole ass tree.
Last tree. For him,
Roots and all.
fair enough. So, what do you do, Nug?
I'm going in.
What's Chef smell
yeah.
out?
I'm a
What
fucking
is-
squirrel. Well, what's over here first?
What is the
The
chef
chest?
cooking?
Yeah, what the-
Can you smell what the chef is cooking?
Give me
depends.
a general, a survival or intuition.
I'm gonna go
A
with
general or
survival.
intuition?
Not
Come on.
general, survival. Okay, it's not really a difficult check. It's just that the chest is very old, and if you tried to open it normally, the thing would probably kind of break, so you can actually... It sounds weird, but you're actually better off opening it from the back first and toppling like it the other way around, because the hinges are long since gone.
Oh, so you're doing like a present box.
Kinda, yeah.
Bro, just grip the top and take it off like it's a lid.
Yeah,
With a coffin.
You guys are saying that I can't fucking do that. He can.
well, you could make it a coffin. I mean, it's not a heavy lid. Like, most of the wood is rotten away. But with that,
Do
I'm gonna...
you need a finger?
Probably.
A finger enters the window and begins to slide.
Slide. Within it, it's mostly just broken and junk, but like, you do find yourself, and this is a thing for objectives that are not based upon about the central mission, some loot.
That's
You may add
really good.
add a max potion to your inventory. You're getting inventory whether you like it or not.
What does mass potion taste like?
Mass.
Bro.
Oh, shit.
It tastes healthy.
It's a spray.
Let me ask Bryce that real.
It tastes like a medicine.
No, don't. Bryce hates the joke, and we all know it because it's been loitered over him for so long.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is there a roof or a attic? I think they're attic. That's what they're called.
there is no attic. There is a few boards up there that could maybe count as an attic. The roof doesn't look like it would. You try and mess with it, your new friend might be not doing so well. A little bit of a collapse. What the heck is it? I have so many garbage notes. I'm getting myself confused. Okay. Max. Alright, by the way, Nug, Max Potion, it takes an action, but you'll heal 100%. Oh my gosh, you are deleting everything.
I'm not deleting
Oh.
everything. I'm moving carefully.
Sorry. You mean the law.
Like it's tree. Brings down tree.
Alright.
I have a tree. Yes.
What's he saying here?
Okay. yeah.
What was witnessing. Meanwhile, me avoids the trees.
Look, I saw you at the corner of my eye as I was trying to pull up a sheet to figure out. Okay, I know what Max Potion is, I just wanted to double check.
It's a full heal.
Yeah, it takes a full action, but you can fully heal yourself with it. Or an ally.
What Nug is doing a pseudo loot.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know if they have any preservatives, like canned beans or something.
No.
Or notes.
I don't care about notes.
Bro, this is all Whole Foods.
This
I
shack
do.
is certainly no Whole Foods, and any foods that were once here, it's kind of like that bed. No bueno.
Or negative foods.
Now-
Including preservatives.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, actually, you probably find an old thing of pepper. You've never smelled rotten pepper before. You now have.
Can pepper even rot?
It depends on if it's the fruit still.
No, it's ground up,
is it-
but it's somehow still not good.
Oh.
Damn.
I mean,
Okay.
the lid is off of it, but like, so obviously things were like getting into it, but yeah, you don't know how long that pepper's been there. For the fact that it did that, God knows. And any
No
further
wonder.
ones that are definitely no longer all. This is accurate. Now, mind you, there is a whole ass forest around you. You might be able to find actual foods there. But before you do that, let's jump back to we'll get back to you on that, but I kind of want to go back to Jules and Chris. I know, I
Chris.
get myself confused every time. But yeah, I want to jump back to Jules and Chris.
Yeah,
So,
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
I know why the fuck you
Yeah,
did
Chris.
that, you
So,
gremlin.
you've approached this shack. It looks locked. Windows are shuttered.
Wow, a locked shack. Shuttered windows, locked door. Dead tree.
It had a bad time with the salt water.
How's it doing structurally, says Storm?
Oh, structurally, give me a tech ed. or something that may be apt for. I guess survival would work. It's actually doing fine. Its damage is weirdly cosmetic. The structure itself is actually surprisingly stable and sturdy.
So this was done on purpose.
Yes, this is very much an intentional. Well, you mean the fact that it's only cosmetically damaged?
Yeah.
Roll me intuition.
So, it's right by a beach. This, depending on
Here's-
how old this thing is, this shit is basically gone.
Here's the weird
Also,
thing.
text roleplay for you there, Nug, about
Yeah.
what Frederick might do next.
Okay, you get a weird result from this intuition. It's real. This is not intentionally made to look scuffed. This is actually the natural elements having made it look very old and worn, but yet the structure itself is durable. There's kind of this weird contrast. You're not sure why.
Huh. You're right, it is pretty held up. The elements really did a number on this thing, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to why it's so structurally sound. It's a bit unnatural.
If you get any ideas to roll a different check, just hit me with it. I will not ask for every check.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. Hey Jules, do you think you can look? Hold on, actually, let me let you get your sentence out first.
Yes.
Proceeds to sit back and let the dialogue load.
Important dialogue. No, you see.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that I was just about to ask you. Do you think you could take a closer look at the metal, see exactly what the house is kind of made out of?
Technically, it's made of wood, but yeah, he could do that.
Yeah, technically it's made of wood. But wouldn't wood not survive this much erosion?
If you wish, make some rolls.
It's Trevenant reinforced wood.
Trevenant reinforced.
Tech, survival, intuition, anything you want.
Yeah, that's why I was asking Jules to take a look at the house from
Mhm.
a technological standpoint.
Yeah, they're definitely the tech fella.
Also, realization. No, we could look for mushrooms here.
Oh, true.
Totally could.
But I will probably have Frederick fly off because I see something and I want to go for that Wingle.
But also, don't be afraid to do other eds. Oh yeah, I forgot about that Wingle. At this point, they're
That
probably...
Wingle's a target.
Yeah, at that point, the Wingle is probably...
Survival? You could have rolled a different one.
I'll go for where it was last known location. So
Fair enough. Explain your survival.
Oh, Jesus, two.
Or survival the one you think.
I've been rolling shit on mine, and that's like my third best stat.
Unfortunate, but...
I have 2 dice in survival. I'm a Golurk, man. No, you all want to know what I have 0 in?
No idea.
It's something that makes
yeah,
sense.
that makes sense.
Bro's armor clanks so loud.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
sure.
used to working with metal, so my knowledge of wood's somewhat lacking.
Fair. I mean, the information
Ah.
from before is still apt.
I see. Hold on. Let me try and get a look on the inside then.
You try and
Gonna-
open the door? Sorry.
He said it was locked, so he's gonna go to a window.
Alright, so what are you gonna do? Try and break it down?
He's gonna hop up, and then hop up again, and then hop up again. He's 1 foot tall.
The
He's
window.
gonna hop to the window until we can try and look through it.
Roll me a perception. It's mostly closed, but maybe you can peek in a little bit.
Okay, how closed?
It's mostly like, for lack of a better term, it has curtains. It's mostly covering the windows. There might be a little bit that you can peek through, but you can certainly try.
I felt like doing a freaking bullshit move,
Go
but
for
no,
it.
I'm not gonna do it.
You sure?
Were you about to pull out a step stool?
No.
I mean,
Like,
I'm here for bullshit.
No, because that wouldn't make sense. Jules would probably have one of these, but me, nah. I am going to look through the curtains if I can find my perception.
Right?
I love it.
You don't really see much. You can tell it's abandoned on the inside as well. There's like some level of dust. A few. There's like what would make for a basic house for like a single person or something. It is. You can tell that you're right next to the window, next to the bed. But other than that, there's nothing much you can glean.
Wow. I guess it's abandoned. I mean, no one owns this house, right?
Actually, roll me an intuition on that. It's with a 16. It looks abandoned, but there are some elements that do seem like they've been used somewhat recently. Like you can tell, like there are some like tracks that have kicked up dust. You can tell very slightly there are some, so it's not entirely abandoned. But man, it is not actively used. Maybe the person who lives here just coughs up smoke all the time or something. Had a chimney.
He snaps his fingers. You're right, Jules. I think it did have a chimney. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. I didn't. Oh, it does have a chimney.
He's jumping up.
Oh, I accidentally grabbed the map layer thing. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Okay.
Okay, screw this. He's gonna... Oh, hold on. I'll let Storm speak first before he does what he was about to do, since he can't... He's too freaking short to get to the roof.
Yeah.
No, go on. Okay. He's gonna hop down. Like, okay, I've had enough of this. He digs through his bag. Let's see. No. Here it is! Out of his bag, he pulls out a 12-foot ladder.
Okay. You can get on the roof now.
There we go! You see him literally comically put his bag to the ground, and then slowly start to make this ladder rise out, and then place it in the farmhouse.
And it's at a pretty good sturdy spot in the sand. You don't even need a second person to hold the ladder. It's safe.
There we go.
I realize it's such a good bit. I'm gonna do that.
Well, we can get on top of it now, Jules. Certainly.
Motherfucker gonna pull out a comically sized mallet.
Man, having stuff on the GM layer is confusing. At this point, though, you'll hear behind you a Wingle just announce, Yeah. What's a rabbit who can't jump?
What was that?
You, yeah. What's a rabbit who can't jump? Or at least I think you're a little bit of a rabbit.
Except for kids.
Like, look at me, I can fly. And you needed a ladder.
Okay, you know what? He's gonna, like, crack his knuckles.
What are you gonna do?
Done.
Hold on. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna pick up a rock.
Keep talking. Do you think you can hit me?
Okay, you ready?
Yes. Is the roof
What
an
elevation is the roof?
I'm gonna
To the
say
cliff.
technically the cliff is a little higher up, but no, you can see him pretty well. You can tell that the cliff does continue going up higher and higher. Again, it's kind of like a steep set of.
So he's just on a smaller part of the cliff where he can basically see us. And we can see him.
The best way to think about it is the closer the cliff is to the ground here, the lower it is. The higher up the cliff, the higher it gets. And then check my.
Welcome back to part 2.
Shut up.
Of scuff.
Okay. It is high, but there's still like a lot of buffer room for it to record. It's odd.
Yeah, but it's often inconsistent.
Just the
It
storm.
is. I probably need to take it to a computer guy at some point. Anyway, you grab the fucking wingle. What do you do?
Oh, hold on. What are you exactly doing here?
I know you.
Well,
Sorry.
Why did my brain just go Animal Crossing pocket noise?
let's just say I got an idea. Do you have anything that you could, I don't know, just pick off? Or just any loose berries or technology that you got on you?
What?
I guess you could tell him the items you have in your inventory.
What is the desired decision? What?
Okay. Also, I love that everyone liked what I do with the wingle.
Couple potions for pair of radios, but you still haven't told me what your plan is here. Well, it wouldn't be fun if I explained exactly what my plan is. Also, I just don't want you to have jumped over there for nothing. Look at you, you did pretty choke out this. this. You did choke this guy out.
I mean, he's getting choked out a little, but I imagine this is actually happening pretty quickly.
This is a fairly quick conversation, but
Yeah, despite the delays of scuffery.
to be fair, the reason why Chris is being like, come on.
It's so fits me as well, ironically.
Can you toss it in the air?
I knew I shouldn't have come down here. This always happens. If you didn't roll that well, he wasn't gonna come down, but you rolled good.
Don't do anything stupid, alright? Don't worry, I won't do anything stupid.
Proceeds to do something stupid.
So stupid it loops
True.
around to being genius.
What do you do?
Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for Storm to finish their message after they throw it in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radio.
No, he wanted you to throw it straight up. He wanted you to throw it straight up, not
Like
at
as if,
him.
yeah, like throwing it up like as if you're gonna try and shoot it out of the sky or something.
No, what? No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They never really specify.
Oh,
I
you-
did. I said throw it up.
Oh yeah,
What-
true. You did
what-
say.
I specified
said-
up, not at me.
Did specify the true direction though.
I guess I'll-
Any form of up is any type of pitch upwards.
I'll leave it to Jules. Do you throw it towards Chris or do you throw it up?
Dog.
Well, if he throws it towards me as well, it's fine, but I did specify up.
Okay. You just said throw it, so I'm throwing it
You
towards
did
Chris.
throw it, so I'm throwing it towards Chris, reasonably expecting that he's going to try just catch it.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Oh my god! I just realized something that I can do, and this is gonna be... Okay, so, as you throw the radio at Chris, he stuffs this bird Wingle into his bag, and you see the the radio disappear as he pulls out the radio, and the Wingle starts shooting towards him, hits off the roof, and into the water.
Wait, repeat what you just did?
Basically
I
swapped the
swapped their
Wingle for the
positions.
radio.
What the position?
I swapped the Wingle for the radio.
You owned the Wingle
I
for
stuffed
half
the
a minute.
I stuffed the Wingle in the bag, and swapped him with the radio.
You had the Wingle. Oh my god, that really works.
So,
So
you
basically,
know how when you put an item in a bag,
yeah.
and you pull out another item, and that item replaces that spot? I replaced him with the radio.
So wait, so the Wingle is now mid-air. You said it went into the water though?
It
Or-
hits the roof,
I said it-
skips.
Ah,
Hits the roof, skips, and falls into the water. You know, like anything with inertia, it's gotta keep going.
Ah! Oh, sorry.
Jesus, you just portaled this guy.
Ah! Splash.
Yes, they did.
Well,
This is prime.
You know, it was actually pretty good that you went up there. He probably wouldn't have gotten all that inertia.
well, I dare
See,
say
I told you it wasn't gonna be anything stupid.
Well, I dare say that was an interesting sight. As you notice to the left,
Oh,
a pre-marina,
Oh, Supreme.
of
Oh,
which we
cool.
will swap back to Chris, or Frederick, and Chef.
How
I
dare you
zoomed
do this to
in.
me?
I zoom away.
Okay. So,
I think I'm gonna split from the chef group.
What in the cabinet?
alright.
Ah, yes.
So, Chef, you're investigating for the fruits around the forest?
Cabinet first.
Alright, there's nothing there. Well, I guess
Shit.
actually give me a investigation or
Oh,
perception or whatever you may wish to use to, like, investigate.
mushrooms in the desk. What do they do?
No, you do not take the shroom mushroom.
You do not take the desk shroom.
You do not take the desk shrooms.
I mean, there's like one desk shroom.
Holy shit!
I wouldn't recommend it.
Use it for poison dishes. It would be funny.
What color?
Could he identify the shroom of the desk shroom?
I'm gonna say yellow. It looks a little old. You can tell that there are other shrooms that have long since
Oh, it's
died. Whatever
ready.
nutrition the desk had. You said it ready?
That means it ate its brethren. It's a parasite.
Wood.
I don't even.
No, it's
a lot.
probably not. Probably not.
I don't know a damn thing about mushrooms. I'm just gonna say, it's probably not good.
There
Yeah,
are. It's a 50-50 for wood mushrooms, ironically, but the wood mushrooms are one of the more tastier ones.
Yeah, for yellow mushrooms that grow on wood, there's a mushroom that grows on trees that tastes exactly like lobster. So it's probably this guy.
Yeah,
That one doesn't taste like mushrooms.
Huh.
yeah.
I mean, that one
no.
doesn't taste like a lobster.
You know what? I wasn't
That
expecting you
one's
to pull that info out of your butt, so yeah, I'll just give it to you. You got a lobster mushroom.
And a lobster mushroom.
Sure.
If that's what if this is what it looks like, yeah.
You probably need a
Well,
little
then,
bit
no,
more.
that's not the lobster one.
Oh.
Oh,
That's a poisonous one.
Ah.
This
free
is the lobster
poison!
one.
you know what? That looks like a beehive.
I think that's the point.
Needlessly.
Yeah.
Ah.
Isn't it the chanterelle?
It's.
Not chanterelle, it's like Letiporus sulphureus.
That is a scientific name. What the shit?
Its common name in America is crab of the woods. Or chicken of the woods.
That's way funnier, you have to admit.
You know, you could roll.
I mean, free poisonous mushroom if you want to take it.
I'm not taking poisonous.
Judge could eat it. Somehow.
Oh, I mean, it's not poisonous.
He
It's
doesn't have a
probably
mouth and he was
hallucinogenic, and we don't fuck with those.
Listen, he's a ghost steel type. He could probably take it. I say jokingly. He
Well,
doesn't
I
have
come
a
back to you
mouth.
guys eating shrooms.
No, we aren't.
No.
Anyway,
I was just
Fred's
described.
gonna wander off actively.
Yeah.
I was described the mushroom, and then I had to get a specification because there are 2 different types of yellow mushroom that can grow on dead, decaying wood. One of them is poison, the other is not.
I'm gonna be honest though.
Okay.
It's
We
not-
should probably swap.
Yeah.
What?
Wait.
We already
What?
did.
Yeah, we swapped.
You and me, Blood.
Yeah,
Oh
we
no
swapped back
no
to
it's
us.
no. He means the video stuff, but it's stable for now,
Ah.
so I'm not worried. Temperature's not too high or anything. Yeah, no, his temperature's actually kind of low. Anyway.
One,
No, you're good.
As Frederick escapes foliage,
Yep.
you hear from the road as here's the funny thing about Golurks. They have
Oh.
sky speed.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
going
they
up
do.
there.
This takes off.
Yeah, I'm flying up the fucking mountain.
Roll
They
me.
have like jets in their boot, in their shoes.
And
No.
hands.
No, you can roll me something to find some food in the forest, and Chris, I need you to roll me like perception.
I already see something I am after personally, but okay. Oh damn!
Oh my God. Okay. You know that Wingle you were going after? You found their nest. You found some loot you could grab if you want it.
Pick it up.
All right.
I'm just checking it first and foremost.
Items. Roll. You got a full heal, basically a status clear.
Oh,
I believe that's what I wrote down.
Chris, it's an asperberry.
fuck no. This is a full heal.
And Nug, Chef takes a little bit, but I will say you could probably find some ingredients. You could decide to make a thing when you all get back together, though. Better
Can you
ingredients would make a better meal.
Can you specify what ingredients? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be annoying.
No, you're good. I just don't know my fruits all that well. Probably some like tropical berries, a few herbs. It's more of the stuff you normally would expect in the area. It's none of like as Chris
Okay.
mentioned earlier, there is some really good fruit around here, but it's also kind of sneaky. So, you know,
You said tropical berries, so the first things that pop into my mind are like pineapples and mangoes.
bananas came to my mind as well, like the
Oh,
nabab.
ooh.
So
Ooh,
you can
all 3 of those.
it's the normal berries you could come and expect. They have like their little flavor to it. Like they're the more tropical variants.
Yoink.
They're good, but they're
Okay.
certainly not what you're like really after.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I can work with pineapple, and I'm not gonna add them as like actual
Yeah.
berries, just ingredient berries.
All right, and I see you've spotted a little crystal thing, Frederick.
Yep. I saw it on the map. I'm like, this is why I'm gonna follow the Wingle.
Roll me focus.
Oh. Scroll.
Feels familiar. You can pocket it if you want.
Here's familiar. Pockets it.
Congratulations, you now have a broken crystal. You may add it to your inventory.
Broken crystal. Huh. Memories.
Let's see. How do I give you control of it? Controlled by... Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just pop...
I mean, it's in my pocket now.
Yeah, I'll just delete it. You don't spot much anything else.
I mean, up there.
No, you notice that there's some... Oh, I'm getting reverb out. Crimson. You notice that there's some, like, little pockets in the mountainous hill, but really there's nothing but rocks, crevices, sturdy grasses.
Barrels.
Barrels? What? Oh. Why the fuck are those there? God. Okay, I have so many problems with the friggin'... I made a thing? It is a... There are no barrels. You are hallucinating, good sir. It's a geologist
hey,
wonderland.
Barrel.
Yeah, it is. Are there more?
Oh, hey, a bear.
God, no! You observant bastard! Any and all barrels you may witness are not real.
Oh,
Do
hey,
not
barrel.
take a look at the person behind the curtain.
Oh, hey, a barrel. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back. My nose went a bit.
Roll 20 is so goofy when you're copying large things. But don't worry, hallucinatory barrels aside, there's not really much to find.
Alright. That was the major thing here. Got it. Holy fuck,
shrooms,
man
bro.
knows.
Eat shrooms.
Eat shrooms.
Eat shrooms, do crime, be gay.
Lol. Alright.
I'm
So-
fucking tired, man.
Now that you've retrieved this crystal, liberated that item from the Wingle, what do you do now?
Oh. Well, that's it for me for now. We're going back to Doug.
Alright, Nug, do you, like, investigate further in the forest, or try and reunite with the others at the cabin?
I only have berries. I could try to find some, I need to look up tropical mushrooms real quick. Tropical edible mushrooms.
Alright. I will say, this is your last check to find something, but if you find it, you'll find it. Now, if others wish to help.
I'm far away from other people.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Evan. Jesus.
No. You find, like,
Dang.
another poisonous mushroom of the same variety as before, but unfortunately, I'm sorry. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Standard
Okay.
means of trying to find stuff further in the forest is not going to work.
Alright, well then I'll go back to... Well, they said they were going to the beach, so I'm gonna go to the
Yep.
beach. Small rodent.
Yep. Hey, Frederick, you see a little small rodent, little friend rodent running across. Do you follow him?
Friend-sized rodent.
Yeah. All right.
Where did it go?
Hello.
You just hear rockets approaching you from above.
This is normal. I've accepted this.
I can imagine he crashes in the ground. You're hopped into the air like a foot, but you don't even break your walk. It's like nothing.
Sorry. I found something while looking for the Wingo. Could not find Wingo. Frederick
What'd you
will
find?
just hold up the crystal.
Is it edible?
No, but it feels familiar.
So not
Does it feel
edible.
familiar for you?
Does it?
Want to roll me something?
Sure. What do you want me to roll?
Pick anything you want.
Alright.
Focus. You feel nothing familiar out of the crystal, but with a roll like that, you do notice that there's a twinkle of light and power out of it, like as if it's a battery on low, but It's definitely different. It's you focus almost into the crystal, and Frederick, you're not able to discern anything else out of that. Oh, by the way, when I said Frederick, that's just a thought that popped into your mind, Chef. Yes. Otherwise, it's just a kind of pretty crystal.
Why do I have a red bar now? Uh-oh.
What the heck do you mean a red bar?
The evil red bar.
Uh,
What?
bar 3 is active for me. I'm like, oh, it's gone.
It's your charge bar.
That's weird. It shouldn't
There
be...
it is.
What? What do you mean it's visible? What the fuck?
I don't see it.
For me, it is.
Oh, wait, why do
what?
I have a red bar?
What? What? I don't know. Why are you guys able to see the red bars now?
Because it had a number put into it on left
Yeah,
and right.
you need to make it not have a number and keep it.
I would say it
somewhere
was
else.
0, by the way, but I put 1 in there for
I see.
visual.
Okay, understandable. There was an
It
error
was a
there.
bit funny.
Okay. Goofiness aside. Presumably...
Anyway, I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for more Chickle secrets.
Just get rid of that for now. Right. So, do you guys head on back to the cabin, or are you still on your little adventure?
I'm gonna head back to the cabin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll head back to the cabin.
Oh no, I mean head back to the beach
Yeah.
cabin. Sorry.
The party.
I see what I'm doing. I'm trying to reunite the party.
And I
You
missed
understood that splitting the party was not a good idea.
No, it's actually fun, but I'm being...
Foof. Foof.
Okay. You have bad directions.
Hmm?
No, nothing.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry, I'm doing moderation duty.
Oh, okay.
What is going on?
Nothing. Just something that someone DM'd me.
No, that's Frederick.
Alright. As you guys approach, you see a Primarina that has popped themselves out of the water. After Chris had, incredibly
You control Z
taken out...
on Chris.
Chris, Control Z.
Yeah, control Z. No, Shift Z, sorry.
Oh,
Silly.
I think I hit all the buttons at once.
Control Shift C.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, not control Shift Z. Just control Z. Just Shift Z.
and while holding my mouse button down, yeah. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Murder.
That's basically the face he gave when he turned and told Jules, yes. He's gonna turn around to the Primarina. Hello!
Okay.
Hmm?
Howdy. May I, make your acquaintance? My name is... Wait. Oh my fucking god, I forgot to give him a name. How did I do this?
Primo.
No! How did I forget? Alright.
Oh my god.
My name is Scarlet. My name
Oh,
is...
nice to meet you, Starlight.
Yes. What is your name by chance?
I'm fucking dying, man.
My name is Chris.
Delta Room.
And yourself? They motion their flipper towards the Blaziken.
On the freaking cliff.
Yeah.
I'm not here yet.
I imagine they're visible. I mean, heck, they saw him make that impressive jump.
No, the words of a cat.
I see him moving slightly.
You see them just run off.
Whoa, and they get back. Ew.
There's like a flutter of water and
Damn.
splashing as they just fly off. Ooh, Yeah, no, they would definitely make it back. It's an easier jump this way around since you're a little higher, but yeah.
Nice.
Keeps their bounds effortlessly as they take a bow, or rather, closer to the edge. The prey marine will respond in kind, giving a slight bow themselves.
So what?
If I wasn't mistaken,
What are
I'd say
you
you're a
doing
natural
here?
mountain climber. Oh, I was here because I heard some rumors about a weird treasure, like a pirate thing.
Oh, so you heard about that too?
Oh, so you've heard about it too? Yes. I guess that can make us all on the same team in a sense. Oh, and may I get your name? Giant gleaming suit of armor, Mister, and
Well, hey,
Oh.
Frederick.
my little friend there
Call
too.
me Frederick. Frederick the Friendly.
What a friendly greeting. Nice to meet you, Frederick. And yourself?
They bow.
Most just call me Chef.
And I can call it you, Chef, as well. You won't be the first one. Well, we won't be the first ones to come looking for it. Jules not the first. Anyway.
Frederick waves at them. At Jules.
So greetings out of the way. I've been having a hard time finding any progress of anything myself. What about yourselves? Have any of you found any leads to this?
Well, we were gonna search this house, and we're steering clear away from that literal just plain X on the ground.
Oh
Which
yeah.
is probably where we're supposed to go, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's there.
Oh, do you know?
Oh, yes?
Do you perhaps know who lives in this house?
I believe I may have seen them, actually. They're a very strange fellow. Whatever they are, they don't need to breathe.
Frederick?
No. It's,
Whoever they are, they don't need to breathe. Looks at Frederick.
It's a,
Waves.
Smeargle. They simply just walk through the water. Yes, weird as that sounds, they do indeed do that. They aren't really receptive to anything
Well,
I
they
say.
They wouldn't mind if I just so happened to jump in through their chimney, right?
They give a little giggle. Go for it.
I think this is illegal.
Of course it is.
Do you hop in?
Well, I don't want to break any laws, but
Drugs.
he's gonna take a quick hop, hit the top of the chimney because he didn't jump high enough, and then do it a second time.
I thought you said he tumbled right into the hole.
So you tumble forward into the chimney.
No, he hits the chimney once, basically hits the top of the chimney, then falls back down. He has to climb back up to go inside the chimney. Okay, the thing with Chris, he's not very good at jumping. He's a rabbit in a box, but that guy does not have good jumping abilities.
I did find something, but I don't think it's treasure. It just seems familiar to me.
Interesting. I mean, anything, it might get us forward. So you're hopping into the chimney, Chris? Okay. You hop in. You are then sent right back out and tumble into the water. Or, well, you're sent into the water. You
Can I
may
put something on my dice?
go for it. Also, you may roll intuition on what the heck just happened.
Okay, first I'm gonna roll intuition.
Oh.
There was some
And then
other.
he-
Oh, you go.
You go.
No, you go first.
So as he's getting shot out of this chimney, you see as he quickly grabs his bag, and then, not even pulling it out of the bag just, as, not the bag itself inflates, basically pulls out a sheet that makes him,
Hover.
yeah, as he hovers to the dock.
Yeah.
I thought you said a sheep. I'll be real with you.
No sheet.
I will say,
A sheep.
you're locked out from under. You can't like go under the shed, but you are free to access this area. This is also locked. A bigger
Okay.
door there.
Ah.
Okay, that's it.
The Primarina will. Initially, they're expecting something funny, but they will like give a small clap at the expert parkour there, or float core, however it may be.
Did you all try
First test summon Marie to 3rd level.
Oh, by the way, that
Well,
intuition.
there's no one inside. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a weird fucking force. That was not normal. There is something other that is influencing the building, and the chimney is not a way in.
Where's the door?
Well,
it's
okay.
around here.
I'm just gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
Chris gonna knock on the door. Because the thing
knock.
is, when we looked inside, there was no one inside of there,
Yeah.
so it was abandoned. But I'll knock on the door. This is actually when Frederick told me to.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I mean, Fred, I don't know what that knocking on the door would do. No one's inside.
I mean, I was thinking if it just shoved you back out, it would be weird like that.
I mean, they would.
There's some, and he puts his hands together. Something occult happening around here.
I mean, I could try forcing it open.
They would also hear him because he is
Sure.
big if he does knock.
You know, you could certainly try.
Also, Jules, don't you think you should get down from there now? That's rather high up.
No, I think he's good up there. The area damage that Frederick there might have. You know, what shrapnel?
Frederick just kneels with two fingers,
wrong.
begins to push on the door.
What was this about wood shrapnel?
Okay, he's a lot more. Yeah, no, he definitely earns the friendly moniker.
Yeah, have you ever watched the movie Iron Giant? He's basically just that.
I may
Nothing-
not know where to go often, but I am. There is one called Frederick the Friendly.
Frederick?
It's so funny. What was
I
this
don't
about
remember.
shrapnel? Pushes
By-
door.
By the way, Frederick,
Yeah.
funnily nothing happens.
Hmm.
Doesn't even budge.
Frederick nods. Yep, it's a cult.
Does anyone want to roll a cult?
Okay, that's it. I'm calling in a cult expert. Can I? Oh, Frederick got a cult. Never mind. I won't call him a cult expert.
Oh. I mean, Jules, you also have a good occult if you want to hit it.
He is a ghost
If
type.
I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
E.
stream.
Discord
Click.
Discord spike.
Discord spike is my
Yep.
stream problem.
Yeah, it was the. Yeah.
It was once.
Well, that's the thing with Discord. It's not a, you know.
It
Okay.
might be fine. If it happens again, I'll say it again.
Okay. Okay. As far as your occult is concerned, yeah, no, there's definitely there's a force protecting the building against all manner of force, decay, and you. Anyway,
Huh. Why me?
why you?
What do you think would happen if we just tried to open the door?
Do you try and open the door?
Shrugs.
Yeah.
Try.
You could also just throw me through the door at Mach speed.
Anybody else know
It's-
about
it's-
what's protecting this place, though? It seems to be repelling me as well.
Literally just puts
I
his
think I
hand,
tried it earlier. Thought it.
paw on handle, opens it.
Oh, did
That's a
you
little
try it
bit rare.
earlier? No, you can
No.
try
No,
and
not
do an
earlier.
occult, Jules. Ducks at the mention.
I think I tried it earlier. I thought it was
occult.
locked. Yeah.
You get
Oh,
no
So is the
extra
door
info.
locked?
The door is definitely locked.
I'm sorry. Okay.
The door is locked, but why?
Chef,
We will
Do you mind if
spend
I call an occult
2
expert?
hours on this.
go for it.
Okay. Because I do have stats written down for the
For
people
your-
that I can summon out of my bag.
Okay.
Or
So,
Storm could
I-
give it a check. It could be funny.
Yeah, Storm can also give it a check.
How many
Yes.
It's why I'm
people
asking,
can you
do you want me
pull
to-
out of your bag?
I would like to see if Storm wants to do the occult check
Yeah,
first, because you
I-
have a
I-
pretty decent occult.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Does anyone else want to do something before I
Sure.
try something?
Go for it.
We love potty rolling. It's very silly.
Scarlet will also chime in. I've definitely tried opening it myself, and I haven't really made any progress myself either. It's very durable. You can think of that little a building like a box. But I've definitely seen that Smeargle go in and out of it before.
Is
I-
it the same Smeargle that painted the red X?
No, I don't think he painted that.
Hmm. I'm gonna go to the red X while they're doing this.
Go for it.
Forces are at play here. Oh,
19!
that's
Yeah.
a good roll.
Okay, yeah, there is definitely an occult force going on here. The wood itself has been infected with a kind of energy from... On the tip of your tongue, what kind of energy it is. But there's an energy in the wood, but it wasn't like naturally imbued into it. It's like it took time for something to almost craft the wood into this occult fashion. So you can tell that the durability of
This
it
is my-
is immense. Even if Frederick was not specifically prevented from affecting it, it would require a lot of force to break any part of this building, window. The chimney's a bit weird, but the bricks have a similar effect going on. So unless you find a way to, in a way, properly open the building, it's unfortunately kind of out of access. And also, yes, it's why the place looks both disheveled and old, yet brand new at the same time. It's because the
Yeah.
energies prevent decay. But it doesn't prevent crap
You see,
accumulating on it. Like you've probably see under the thing, barnacles upon barnacles upon barnacles on these piers.
Yeah. Hold on. Did you just say any like normal way to open? So force is really hard. Does that mean you could lockpick the door?
That's not a normal way to do it. I mean, you could certainly try, but Jules could probably tell you it'll probably bend the lockpick as it's in the door because it's already... Yeah.
Did you say barnacles?
Yes.
They're on their way back instantly.
We'll
No,
get
I'm going
Oh
to
my
the red
God.
X
We'll-
first.
we'll get to you for later with the X. I just want to...
I know. I was.
Actually, it's called Twitter now, Blorbo.
Up!
God.
I will send you to the deepest pits of social media scrolling.
Twitter marks the spot.
Shut up. The Primarina, or Scarlet will say, I have seen that Smeargle go to one of the islands before. I usually lose track of him otherwise, but I may be able to take you guys there. Maybe there's something more
There-
we could... Oh.
No.
Yeah. Also, Frederick, you said you still found something familiar?
Familiar to me, not to others, I think.
I see.
As he'll pull out a small, broken purple crystal,
Hmm.
which He has a weird idea. He's gonna tap that to the wood and see if it absorbs it.
The crystal, it does not react as far as like.
Okay.
It's like if you tried pushing into the building with any other object.
He's just looking at it like very curious.
Also, Jules.
Probably to come back later.
You make a good point, Jules. Yeah. I've thrown some pretty heavy-hitting attacks on this building, and it's, durable. And quickly, I wish to jump to Nug.
I guess we can.
Oh, sorry. You can.
Oh, I
finish.
was just about to say. Well, I guess we can finally go and check on what the heck that X was. Where did Chef go?
They said earlier they were going to check it out. Did you not listen to them?
Yeah, I saw them, skittering by.
We just said that the conveniently placed X could have been a trap.
I guess he didn't think the same.
Huh.
I'm small enough to avoid every trap.
What do you
He
do?
thinks- I forgot.
Chef,
I
you are
was-
before a crudely marked X in the sand. What do you do?
I was given gardening tools. Does that count for a shovel?
That's probably a travel.
Eh.
It is a shovel. It is a trap. It's a trouble. It's trouble.
Same
Travel.
Count as
thing.
a
We're
shovel.
not having the States Attorney debate.
You know what? Fair enough.
It's a travel,
No, I'm
not
saying
a
it
shovel.
counts as
It's
a-
a spade.
I said it counts as a shovel. It's
Okay,
used
if
to dig.
Yeah, if you gave him enough stuff for that, yeah, you got a little shovel.
Spade versus
Ye-
shovel.
I'll dig where the middle of the X is. If I find a pipe
Stab.
bomb, I find a pipe bomb.
Please roll your like athletics or combat or just something. Roll
An
for dig.
athletics, huh?
I found a pipe bomb. Roll for dig.
Any skill that could
I roll
apply to it.
survival for dig?
Yeah, go for it. You
Holy
dig,
shit.
you dig, and before you knew it, you hit.
Pipe bomb.
No, you hit a box. Treasure.
Yeehaw.
1 second, I want to do a thing.
That's the thing pirates make, right?
Legitimate
Copy.
treasure. There was no trap.
Yes, you find treasure. The box is way smaller than that, though. Oh, who left?
Oh, storm.
Oh, Storm.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
welcome
welcome back, Storm. Anyway, you find treasure. I'm good on it. Right. What do you do with this box? This pirate's bounty.
Open it.
You find a note
Wow.
and loot.
What does the note say?
You got a
Oh
maximum.
my god.
The note says, "I'm the real pirate. I have the best pirate spot." That's it.
Oh my god.
That's dumb.
It looks like it was written by a kid.
It was probably written by a kid.
I'm gonna start moving on over there myself. Following Chris.
I'm sorry. Can you see the rapid movement of my token?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw it.
So,
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
he dug up treasure.
Chef, I am here.
I found treasure, although it was just a max potion, and it was a child's thing. I
Can I take a look?
sure hope it was not a what's the thing you dig to hold memories and stuff for a certain time and then you read it? Time capsule.
Can I see the note?
I'll hand you the small piece of it. Well, small for your size.
Do I recognize it?
No.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems to be some random kids.
Should I put it back in case it is a time capsule?
I I
They
mean,
play
roll
by
me
the
an
pirates' rules, so
intuition to get a sense of what it may be. You aren't entirely sure why they buried it. Maybe a
Okay,
competition?
It's well, pirates code and whatnot, so I'm gonna take it.
Wait, I have a weird idea.
Alright, I'm not gonna.
Are the
Yeah.
foundations of the house enchanted?
Jules would, yeah, it is. All the wood
I mean,
structure.
Scarlet?
No, I'm
Violet?
no, I'm just saying because of Jules' role from earlier, he would be able to tell you, yeah. Anything wood on that structure has been enchanted.
I wonder if I can lift it still.
Lifting it.
Good question. Are they?
Is not
know
something I
I-
had considered.
I don't. What's enchanted?
The wood.
Okay.
The
You can't
wood.
break it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can
Ray
get
wouldn't
big
even
enough
lift it.
to lift, though. And if I don't have to worry about durability of a house. I'll be right back. I'm going to try something.
Hey, let me come with you.
Okay.
I overheard you finding barnacles, and I can cook those.
He lets them climb on.
I am small.
And I am big. As he walks, I use inflatable
We are friends.
to grow 125% big.
I'm back.
Serious power tools. And I left mine back at the workshop.
So it's time to get big,
Oh,
Morbo.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
What do you think their
I
plan
could have been
is?
able to grab those.
My
Oh, I
plan?
got zero clue.
Yeah, that's
He's probably
true.
gonna lift it.
Oh, that's definitely an idea. They kind of skitter into the water just because, you know, Primarina.
They go a bit under the house because of positioning.
Also, because
gonna
I have
wait
to be the
for
one to do it, I will make you bigger.
Yeah, here's the funny thing though. As
That's it.
he is below the house, he's using the fact that he's growing bigger as a leverage tool.
Roll me combat or athletics.
I'll roll athletics, baby.
Oh! Oh, that's a...
That's the middle.
You get... The house moves a little, but but you also kind of bury your feet in the sand. This thing was not-
Rock it.
You
I can rock it.
the pillars, the foundation of this building, they're not buried in the way that most modern construction buildings are.
So then, wait, what's that mean? Is it sturdy or unsturdy?
What I mean by that is most modern buildings, pillars that go into the ground, they usually have like a brick base, kind of like if you stab a thing in the ground, but then it expands. It'll be very hard to pull it right out, like a fishing hook. But this building does not have that. It's just a wood pillar in the ground.
So wait, if I start rocketing, could I rocket it up?
Oh! You could roll. I will let you roll athletics one more time
Okay.
with that.
Alright. Oh!
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just slap these together, make it a group. The building moves. It is slow, but you can move it.
I'm
Given
this Miracle's house is gonna be gone.
I think you should put it down. This Is there an HOA
Okay,
over
if
here?
If me trying to go in the chimney was illegal, this is definitely either illegal or a war crime.
I forgot.
I don't think it's a war crime so much as it is a property crime, and depending where he puts it, maybe an HOA crime.
Is there HOA on this beach?
I don't know. This is very unusual what you're doing. Where do you... Oh, wait, did it just... Ah.
Well, where do I put it? Well, that's a good question.
Yeah, why did it desync? Well.
My brain just had the statement. How about I make it Tilted Towers?
Oh god, this is gonna...
I'm going to lead the building on the fucking cliff wall.
You are leaving... What do you... Is this thing going up vertically or...
Vertically.
You are rotating this house 90 degrees.
It rotated.
Yeah.
I can't rotate it like in-game, but I'm just gonna say you've rotated it and leaned it on the mountain. Congratulations. The house is now sideways, and the door is facing the sky.
We should probably fix that, but first...
You do realize that we still can't get inside, right?
I'm gonna hop off and start trying to take the barnacles off of the side. Are they like Pokemon barnacles or are they barnacles?
I'm gonna say barnacles because I know you want to try and eat them.
Yeah. We gotta
forgot
have some
about
meat
that.
now.
I was just focused on lifting it.
I mean, this works. It brings it down to my level. Would that be survival or strength?
I'm just gonna say you can do it. It's not like the barnacles are gonna fight you.
They aren't. I'm just rolling survival to see how much I can
in the end,
get off.
You can get an alright amount.
Forgot again. Oh yeah, huh. This doesn't have let's get inside.
No.
No, it
Well, I
doesn't.
can take the house to the Smeargle.
It doesn't, and I think we should put it back. By we, I mean you. I'm not strong enough.
This is gonna get us in so much trouble.
Yeah, let's put
I
it
don't
back.
even know where the Smeargle is.
He could still be inside.
Possibly!
Let's put it back. Let's...
I mean, you don't have to. It's not like the thing's gonna get damaged by the sounds of it.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to get in
Actually-
trouble by the HOA.
Realization: Frederick will
How
tilt
confident.
the building in such a way that the curtains will be open.
Oh my fucking god, you can do that.
Oh my god, he can do that.
Yes, that works.
I guess I'll look inside. I'll look inside through the now open curtains.
Alright, you don't even need to
From
roll
where I
perception
am.
as far as like the basic description of it's concerned. You see,
I'm fucking dying again.
place is fucking wrecked. I'm gonna say from GM perspective, because I don't want to rearrange this pre-built thing, I'm just gonna
All
say
the things are
the...
basically nailed to the floor because of the enchantment.
I'm gonna say the enchantment nails everything to the floor, so like gravity, not an issue. There is barrels, there's like 2 barrels, a crate. Actually, you know what? Let me just GM.
I'm fucking dying, man.
I'm gonna send this to the token layer. Top right corner. You can see what's supposed to be in there. Well, I guess I could technically rotate it into position.
You could.
Yeah. For simplicity purposes, there's like a large door leaving the pier, and also a door in the pier room itself.
So we can see like this stuff, can't we? Huh?
Yes.
I can see the book, right?
Yes, you can see the book. And this is like a little
Okay,
side
it's-
room.
It's time for me to use my impeccable eyesight to stare
Staring at the
so
book.
questionably at this book that I can read the words.
Or you
Just
could...
tell me if I need to rotate it.
You guys are trying so hard to break the order of operations here, and it's actually fine. Kind of.
I mean, to be fair, I can just use intuition to go see what we should do next besides freaking out with a stupid house.
Which, to be fair, is go with the Primarina to this vehicle to get access to the inside of this house.
They did suggest that there's another island as an opportunity, but honestly, seeing y'all like mess with this house is fun. Stealing whole rooms.
I mean, I want to go to the island. This is just a
Frederick,
filler.
put the
for me.
house down! Put it down, Frederick!
I think he
Okay.
did, just sideways.
Frederick
Bro still has it
will,
up.
Frederick will pick it up, shake it so the curtains are back in place, and put it back, barely in position. It's like an inch out of location now, because fuck you and your gravitational pull.
All right, let me adjust.
Let's just. You said there was an island nearby.
Frederick will just, with the metal armor plating and just bulging, begin to deflate as he puts it back. It's tilted, towered.
Yeah, there's an island nearby. I'm thinking maybe there's a way. Maybe there's something there. I haven't found much really, but it's worth a try. There's like a weird pedestal over there, but that's the only thing notable beyond the. Also a locker.
I suggest we go there before they. Before we continue to send this guy's house all over the place.
I put it back down.
You put it back
concerned.
down, kind of.
It's still tilted.
I am not.
Yeah,
an
that's the point.
architect.
Yeah, he's not an architect.
None of us are.
I'll be right
Oh, that
back.
was
I gotta
fun.
go make a call.
Oh, this reminds me of the old days. What were the old days like again?
I heard things, you know what? Yeah, you and me both, Jules. You and me
Actually, this reminds me of the good old days. But wait, what were the good old days again? Oh. Oh.
both. Just gonna go leave and go make a call.
Actually, I think I did take one of those before. I
So,
love playing Frederick.
okay, I guess we can head to the island. So you said, what is it? Chris looked inside? Oh, right, he's now
Yes.
making
Yeah,
a
he did
call.
look at.
Okay. So you
Chris
didn't-
looked inside
Yeah,
at
he's
the
making a
bug
call.
to see if they could get a read.
It is important. Did you mention anything you saw in
Yeah,
there,
but-
or no? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
No,
I have to search.
fairly normal house in the public dresser. I'm gonna make a call. Let's see. Who do I want to call? Funny thing, anything that I say, Blue has got zero clue of what the heck I'm about to do. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Also, I'm a fool. I need to go quickly find an asset.
I am a menace.
Put it funny. I can make a call, and Blue has zero clue who I'm about to call.
Go for it.
Honestly, I am just
I
returning
am
to
going-
Origin
oh.
as a D&D player. This is great. I got pinged.
Listen, you said who do I want to call? Who do I want to call?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
I swear he probably has that in his context.
Okay, he's gonna reach his hand into his bag, and he is going to pull out the occult expert,
Okay.
which the occult expert, as he puts his hand in his bag and a little head pops out, is his sister.
Okay.
You want me to make her
I don't know anything about your sister.
no, I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying, do you want me to make her roll something to see if she can understand anything what's going on here?
You can give it a. Oh, you can give her a roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As he basically just explains what the heck is going on.
Yeah. Let me upload. Sorry,
I rolled it on my sheet.
Okay. I'm quickly trying to put an asset. Okay. 14. As far as everything's concerned, you don't gain much any new information. They could tell you that a legendary might be involved with this, but beyond that.
Okay, well that's at least good to know.
I think I might
Thank you
have
for
a guess at what legendary.
Yeah. Well, that's at least something good to know. Thank you. This is gonna be a lot. Can you please put me back down? I was watching a movie. Fine. Stuffs her back in the bag. And she goes back to where she originally was.
You know what? This is why I like not having a pre-established full-on world. We can say random shit like that and it can be canon.
I was watching a movie. Put me back in there.
I don't have the question anything. It just is.
I just am.
Don't mind the scuffrey around the
VCRs
raft.
exist, man. So,
Luckily I have this raft on hand. It'd be kind of a pain, like...
don't worry, I can. As a just rocket.
Further examines. Theorizing the justification for this enchantment.
Fair, fair. I mean, if you could get your
Fair.
hands on this stuff as material, it'd make for some great
Killer.
materials.
I mean, you have a way to grab all of it.
I mean, I don't think it would fit on a drill bit, though. I don't think this building is a drill bit worthy material. Like the whole building.
You should probably deflate heat pokes, Frederick.
I already am.
Oh.
It takes a while.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go, you're smaller now.
There's just a red haze flows out from him.
I find it funny that you're incredibly taller than him. He reaches to your foot when you're normal. When you're really big, it is your
No.
heel that he was looking up to. It is literally just the heel of your foot.
And yeah, as he was deflating, just a red haze left his body, and just I am back to normal size now.
Well, that's good. If you could apply something like this to steel or aluminum, you'd have genuine super material in your head. We need to figure out what causes that.
I mean, if it was
Well,
living wood.
Yeah?
Well, I got a call. I made a call, and they said it may have something to do with, like, legendaries.
Yeah, I could see that.
Frederick gives a pensive look, thinking, and then shrugs.
Well,
You guys should get on the raft.
yes, we can, I got this
We're gonna
raft
get
here.
to the island.
Yeah, except I don't think you'd fit on the raft, Fred. Oh, you got it handled.
I got my
Oh.
raft right
Go
here.
walk to
Oh,
nowhere.
yeah, I
Picks up
guess.
Squirrel, puts them down as he was not
Oh.
floating. He was not. He was not.
Bro was
floating.
sinking. He was sinking.
I'm gonna be
He
honest.
was walking into the ocean.
I'm
like
gonna
an
be-
iron golem.
Here's the thing: the water here is
And-
kind of shallow, so you could probably Jack Sparrow your way to the island. It's not like super far away.
I've got a jar of dirt.
I got a jar.
But yeah, no, there's a
Chris is gonna-
perfectly good raft here.
Chris is gonna take off his scarf,
There's a perfectly
and
good
then
raft
he puts it
there.
in his bag. Then he takes out another scarf and he wraps it around his neck.
Okay.
And he puts it like over his like mouth and like muzzle nose as he jumps into the water.
Oh,
Oh,
that's rather competitive of you.
step.
Are they racing to the island?
He's
No,
not even
you can jump into the
race.
water and then resurface.
So,
They're just having a good swim.
This time, you know his his eyes,
Yeah.
they're blue now.
Oh,
Nobody.
Because he is now a water type.
wait, what?
Oh. What?
Remember, this is how we
Oh.
worked out his typing.
Oh, I can do that too.
Shit, I kind of forgot a little bit.
Yeah, this is we agreed that his types aren't dependent on the moves that he actually uses. He can change them.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you're Kekwion.
Huh.
So at the moment now, he's a water type. So he is now able to actually be fine underwater.
Man got hit by a natural surf, did what damage of pain and just changed type.
Bro got hit by a single drop of water.
Scarlet
Well,
will
then.
like will look at you and be like, "That's an impressive trick you can do there."
Yep,
Very.
I learned that
impressive.
I learned that after I got stuck in a tsunami.
Oh, that sounds totally pleasant.
Tsunami.
Yeah, no, that's fair, Jules.
I actually going
Yeah.
message you, Blorbo.
Okay.
It'd
And-
probably be best for you to stay on the raft.
Copy. Okay. So we could head to the island.
Swim time.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
send you that message, Blorbo. Yes or no would be
Okay.
up
Yeah.
to you.
Was there a tsunami in the?
This is mainly for like, does it feel familiar? Check. Oh,
Somewhat.
understood.
Not entirely, but
Got it. Thank you.
Let me set up. Oh, that almost works out perfectly.
Also, for you, Blue, I know it's been a while, so you probably forgot that this was technically Chris's gimmick that he had.
I
As
knew.
well as
I remember
everything
most of
else
your
you can do.
gimmicks. I forgot that one part in particular.
You did not expect me
Yeah,
to
'cause
lift the house.
you
I am
You forgot
forgetful.
that technically his type is fire, yes, but technically when he's walking around, he does not have a type.
I see.
Oh,
I know the
just-
one move was null
so
type.
silly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, what's that? Would that be cursed?
Island Reef. It
Oh.
takes let me change the music.
Purple.
Map 2.
Purple.
All right.
I feel like I've heard this like 7 times, man.
I've heard this several times, and it's probably because of Cat.
This specific music? Interesting.
Oh, that's why I've heard this several times.
Ah.
Yeah, because Cat
Cat-
nonstop
her-
uses it, like how I use Northern Desert.
I
Exactly.
Cat's addicted.
Hey, speaking of Northern Desert. That's a joke.
No!
That's the remix one. That's actually going to be in Mana's campaign.
Ah.
I hate that I know that.
Anyway, the travel takes no more than 15 minutes. You can very quickly see the small island.
Oh.
There's just a reef of coral beneath everyone, or around you in Frederick and Chris's case. And it's all just very beautiful. It is a just coral of all shades of colors, predominantly purple, just dotting the entire landscape. Jagged terrain it may be, it's all quite beautiful. And then, as you approach the island, Jules and Chris hit the sandbar quite gently as the Primarita made sure, like, you don't, I think, go overboard or anything. A bit like your engine. And it's a circular island, a bit of a double circular, as you can see in the north.
What the fuck is a fridge doing here?
It's not a fridge, it's a utility box. Or,
Oh.
Fridge.
it's not fridge. Anyway, you see the sandbar, an island that has long since decayed into a reef of sorts. Are you familiar with those islands that have their insides just caved out? This is that.
Yeah.
Like a crater?
Yeah, kind of. Like an old volcano spot, and the center melted first, and the last bit of seriously above ground land is to the south. A few pine trees, a few flowers, and a very small hill adorns it. The
I spot a gravestone.
A gravestone.
a gravestone?
Sorry, sorry, that was a joke.
No, seriously, point perception in it and or point it out.
Sorry,
Mm.
that's what I saw.
It looks like a
I'm gonna-
structure, but it's not a gravestone.
17.
This is
I
that.
was joking about a gravestone.
Yeah, no, this is that pedestal that the Primarina pointed out earlier. It's one of the few like non-organic structures on this map, other than the quote-unquote refrigerator over there.
Wait, there's a refrigerator?
It's not a refrigerator.
Over there,
Okay,
as
good.
Frederick,
So
the
why would there be a
tall kid,
refrigerator?
points at it.
Yeah, no, your perception would indicate
Oh,
that.
this thing over there?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing is. It's not supposed to
Yeah,
be a.
that's enough. It's tight.
Okay, it does look a little bit like a refrigerator, but it's not supposed to be a refrigerator. It's like a
I
utility
get
locker.
distractions. I like you're trying to hastily keep
Oh.
defending yourself, man.
It's not a refrigerator.
You know, you're not.
Agree, Jules.
Definitely a weird shape of island. I'm not sure. See.
It's a weird shape for it.
I have
It-
been to many an island before. I just don't. I don't remember seeing one like this.
Islands like this aren't impossibly uncommon, but the fact this one has a double ring to it is very weird.
We'll have to investigate.
Hold on, guys. I spot
later.
something.
Perception, survival.
Zing.
Stop. Stop.
Well, he's
Following.
certainly going apace.
You see him leaving trails of fire in his. Sorry, no, not trails of fire. Little like, it's like a torrent of water every single time he takes a step.
As Frederick steps, he creates accidental mud trails.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
That survival roll was to see if I can find any more ingredients.
I'll just stick down here. You guys can go up the hill.
Understood. As Frederick calls out.
Hello. Oh, you guys made it. As you just see, there's just water. It's literal just puddle of water underneath him.
Step. Frederick is looking at that stone stand, as I will call it.
Yes.
Is there a indent in there, like you would place something?
Yes. And it's very familiar to something you just picked up.
Okay, so we need to put the crystal shape in the crystal shaped hole. No, the square does not go inside of it.
Trust me,
What?
I tried.
Aren't we missing part of the crystal though, as he just holds it up?
Is it flat on one side?
One side is
No.
broken, the other side looks like it would fit into the hole.
Yeah.
Well, try and place it inside. Maybe we'll go find the other half later.
He picks up what is a very small crystal for his hands, gently, like in a pitch motion, and just
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pink. And the crystal has now entered the what did I call it?
stand.
The pet-
is
yeah.
what I called it.
Yeah,
A
the
pedestal
stand.
is
Pedestal.
It works.
Pedestal. Also, to describe the pedestal further, while it is crafted, it is still somewhat organic, with a variety of rocks adorned around it, placed together in with that familiar cursed energy from before. But as the crystal enters the pedestal, a illumination happens just above it. The crystal looks like it's trying to reform, but it's airy. It's like it's an illusion almost of what the rest of the crystal should be is there but not there, and a little shape appears above it. It looks almost like roll me intuition. Everyone.
Oh. Dang, intuition.
Intuition.
Yeah.
That's a bad roll from me. Holy shit.
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay.
I was not expecting intuition to get used too much.
Chef Chris.
To be fair, I'm only using
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Here you go.
Uh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You just got an 8.
I just keep using intuition because it's not like it's one of my best stats. I just keep doing things that let me allow to use it.
I guess I see intuition as the thinking stat for something that isn't entirely obvious, but you could like try and you could intuit a person, but you could also intuit a situation or an object. In my mind.
That would also be general education.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would
yeah,
also
okay.
be
But yeah,
pretty
intuition.
good.
You know what? I'll allow that.
Same roll.
Aye.
It's
But
probably the same rule for a lot of people though.
okay, I guess in the future, if I
just
call
like
for
focus.
intuition, it might be a general.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the crystal, the small projection above it, you get a feeling, Chef, that you're supposed to maybe do something with it. Like it's useful for something. And in your case, Chris, you realize it's almost like a scope. You might want to look through it.
What did I get?
That's what you got.
Yeah, that's what you got.
You're
Sorry.
Chris.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Chris is Chris and
I
Chris
can
is
feel
Chris.
like-
having the name Chris. I would like to
The
make a
exact
joke
thing that
of.
everyone's been doing.
I would like to say this. We need a Chris confusion counter at this rate.
All right, Chris confused.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I think we're at 2. I forget. I think there was something earlier.
I think
If
like
we are
three.
if we are including Cat's campaign, we're at like 75.
We'll just limit it to this just so the number's not too high. I can tell you it's
This
from
probably isn't-
holographic projection.
Hold on.
I mean, if you want to occult it, Jules.
I'm just gonna climb around here to look through the crystal.
I'm gonna look in the crystal.
All right. You get a
I'm
sense
gonna look through the crystal.
that it doesn't point anything out specifically, but when looking through it, your gaze naturally kind of goes to the center.
The ironic way that I'm looking towards.
Okay, so at that,
Yeah.
Chris
That's
is
very
going
funny.
to stop looking at the magnifying and just, guys, follow me. And those same torrent water steps. Zoom.
Frederick is actually going to look deeper. Can I occult what it's trying to point us towards?
Go
Or would
for
it be
it.
focus?
I mean, the occult is the thing happening. Focus would be to try and focus in specifically where it's going. So I'm going to say focus.
Okay.
Okay.
Occult is to maybe figure what's going on.
Bye-bye.
Oh. I mean,
Waves
It's not-
at Scarlet.
It's not bad,
As he
but it's
jumps into the
still
fucking
not
middle of the ocean.
great.
it's not bad, but it's not great. You get the feeling that it's maybe not the exact center of the lake. By the way, I saw where you moved. Give me a perception. Like 2 perceptions, Chris / Crimson. I mean Crimson, sorry.
12. 21. I look at 12, opposite number, complete opposite number.
That
If it was like an
Literal
it's
complete opposite
probably,
number.
like,
takes the
here.
opportunity to examine the pestle and the crystal together using their see if they know any principle. All right, give me that occult. I will say for you, Chris, you
Which one?
the carrot, Crimson. You got a sense that when you entered here, when you looked around here with your 21 perception, you feel like it's not near you. It's not like under you or anything, but it feels like You know how you sometimes lose your keys and then you walk away, and then
You
it's
just had it.
yeah, like you just had it or you just saw it. It's like you just saw it, and that you just
Okay,
like
so where would have that been?
the direction. What you did was something like this, right?
I did movement that was like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hmm.
A little bit to the left. Roll me one more perception, and as usual, that occult. The pedestal. With an 18, you can tell that the energy from the pedestal is similar to the shed, but slightly different. It's like using the same recipe, but in a different way. It's interesting. And there's a second energy, very similar to the first, that is with the crystal itself. It's a weird combination. It's hard to explain fully.
So,
Okay.
the pedestal itself is similar to the house, but the crystal is something else.
Kind of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's what you get, Crimson.
Ooh, shiny!
You pick up the crystal.
Ba-da-da-da! Back.
Yep. Okay, let me get rid of it. Boop. You have picked up the crystal.
Hey,
Frederick
Scarlet.
just climbs back up.
I see you are in quite high spirits. Did you happen to find it? Or find what
Yeah,
you're looking
we
for?
found this.
Oh?
He pulls out a rock. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Mm, he pulls out.
That's my sister's pet rock.
That's my sister's rock. No. Uh,
So
this.
Thames.
It's what? It's white. No, that's salt. Here it is. Pull the
Chef
crystal.
perks
Ah.
up, I bet.
It looks like you found the twin of the other crystal. Nice work.
Boom, boom.
Yep.
They look to the pedestal. I wouldn't suppose putting the crystal on the other crystal is a bad idea now, is it?
May I see the crystal
No.
before that?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I just need to. You see him
Now.
tapping his. No.
I had to do a T.
See him
Such a good
tapping his foot.
reference.
See him tapping his foot like on the ground, trying to stop the. Basically, anytime he takes a step, you see like the little, like the
Sploosh.
drop effect. Yeah, like little sploosh,
Yeah.
like a single droplet of water. That's been happening every single time he takes a step. He's just trying to stop it.
Oh, called Mind Sploosh.
Yeah, like combine sploosh. Well, I can't stop that, but here you go.
Thank you. As he'll look at it and see if he can remember something.
Roll me a focus, if you wish.
Yes.
Oh.
My
13.
namesake.
It's hard to gauge much out of it other than what you've already learned. It feels like it's definitely weak. Whatever it was once supposed to be, the fact that the crystal has been broken by whatever may have broken it has gravely weakened it. Even putting it back together, it's not going to be like particularly powerful. Oh, this is for unrelated reasons. Okay.
Actually, here's a fun thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll this to see if I can determine its origins. Fucker.
No, I'm sorry. Nothing. You're just drawing
Can
kind
I
of like
see
a
it?
blank. If anything, you start focusing too hard on it, and you just kind of zone out a little.
Can I see it again, Frederick? Because I didn't get to do it the first time, but
As I hold it out to them, it still feels familiar. Why can't I remember? Frederick seems
You may
troubled
need-
by the crystal.
You may need something else to tell you a bit about it. But mind if I get it again?
Yeah, he's holding it out to you.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna grab it. And he's gonna stick his head into the bag with the crystal in his arm.
Oh, sorry, what?
Frisk
Awesome.
takes his bag, sticks his head inside of it with crystal,
Okay. Oh,
and he is going to consult with the he's gonna consult with the his sister.
okay, that's one way to do it.
I mean, I can tell you a quick thing to Blue,
Mm-hmm.
if you actually have information about this, because this is my occult expert.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You
I
get over there, Blue? No.
Oh, what's
No?
going on?
Mic unplugged.
Oh,
You good now?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it back.
Okay, so you're rolling a cult on the crystal again.
Well, not on the crystal. This is just he is talking to his sister now to see what she knows about this crystal.
Is there like a
Wants to see if she has anything about it.
Is there like a history?
General education.
General ed. Okay. I'm just gonna use Joffrey's real quick. They would have like a 4 in general ed, right? By the
His
sounds of it?
sister? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with it with the NPCs I have made.
Yeah.
When it comes to all their knowledges, they all specialize in different things. One specializes in occult, one in medicine, one in general, one in tech, the other Pokemon. This is just where their field is of expertise.
ironically, survival is also an int skill.
It is technically an int skill.
Yeah, it is an int skill. Funny thing, if it's general education that she has to roll, her general education is a 2.
I was gonna give her a
Wrong
3
person.
because the occult and general ed are kind of attached together here. It's weird.
The funny
I'm just
wrong
gonna roll-
person. Holy.
I'm just gonna roll a
Yo,
3 to see
roll
what
for-
happens. Oh!
13.
Yeah, I effectively rolled for her. C will tell you, the crystal is... Okay, so C rolled it because of her occult. The occult, the more like legendary or kind of like mythical Pokemon may sometimes imbue their powers into crystalline objects to... you want to project power somewhere, but you don't want to always be there, or to do something. This is that situation, and the way that this has been made screams old. This is an older kind of
Oh, sweet.
version of the crystal, how it's been made. As far as who
Gotcha.
made it, what it is, what power it has, he's unfortunately not able to tell you much.
Well, thank you for that. I at least know a bit more. And he's going to, like, remove his hand. Basically, he